starting with the penny. Let's get it in the focus. The rim is thin at the top, as we can see there, and you can see that it also shows the top of the reeded side, which makes the rim look small. You've got it. You know what I'm looking for, don't you? I should have been prepared. I don't know where it's gone. I should have to use a different... Oh, found it. Sorry for hanging about. So you can see there that the outer rim is showing. That should all be like this, even that this has got the sign of the reeded edge. There you go, it goes thin round to the 1998, sorry. And they both look really close, just a tad wrong with the first 9, but no, they're both the same. IRB initials, nothing wrong with the Queen's head. Bottom of the coin rim is showing as well, and it goes really wide at the bottom. Look, it goes really wide at the bottom, and the initials IRB, and then it's as we come out from Elizabeth to the 2 1s. You can see that it starts going back thin again. Right the way around, there's not much of this that's wide, that's for sure. Half the coin. Half the coin. Now, I have said that I'm just going to keep I will do a quick look. Oh, I thought that was a pair of... nothing there on that one. Goes in a church bag. 5p we now bring out. Nice and shiny. You wouldn't believe it. Come on, magnifier. Take a bit of light off of that then. Doesn't want to know. So you can see the reeded edge around the outside. Look. Oh, there you go. Look, it's reflecting off my pen. I don't know. Yeah, see. Another coin. Let's see what happens as we go around. Is it all the way around? It certainly looks like it. So the reeded edge shows on all of this coin. Which is fine if you like it that way. So the rim obviously is thin, whereas it should be nice and wide as we come round to here. And that's not really nice and wide, but it's wide for this coin anyway. and there you see the inner rim bottoming out. So for a nice bright and shiny coin, which shows hardly any signs of being in circulation, except this part of the neck. I think that's about the only part that shows real. Yeah, there and here, because I don't know what all this is going on, so I'm going to assume that that is definitely where. Again, JC with a signature RARE. But I don't even think. Oh, it has got a sort of double head, but it's not what I would say. Oh, it is so finicky, this. Right, there you go. But it did show a sign of that. I have no idea what all this is. This distortion. I shall have a quick look with the eyeglass while we're here. And there's no sign of distortion on that neck. And I've got my glasses on as well. Her lips are as bad as they look on there. It's not a very fitting feature for the Queen's head. But I can't see that on the neck. I can see that here, all below the pearl earring. I can see all that, but this bit here, I can't. So there and there, and probably on any other high spots around the coin, you might see where. There looks to be, if we look at that, there looks to be like a double strike. All this is not right. So I'm assuming that's what all this is about. For a nice shiny coin, it's rough. Right. 5p is present and correct. The two strings, I know for a fact are all right, because if my camera can pick them up, yeah, you can pick them up there. So cool. Yeah, that comes right back. That second one, look at that, it comes right back to the line here in the elbow. Take a bit. Yeah, it's got quite a bit of good detail. Most unusual for a 5p. You've even got the elongated double diamond, if you like. Yeah, look, you can see they're both there. So let's go to the tail and the leg. Yeah, This is not good. By any standard, this coin is not good. It's abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. Right, there's that. Where's that penny gone? I'll put it in the bag, didn't I? I had better keep that 5p out. Oh, look at the state of this. Unreal. Right, reverse side. 20 and pence is okay. MD. Michael Dent. A good claw, which is unusual. Everything's looking perfectly in place, which is again unusual. Tail's a bit dented, pitted, I should say. So not a lot there. IRB, nice and clear. 2010. Yeah, that FD is really sailing close to the wind there. So not a lot there with that. We will go to the edge, see what we can find. I can't see anything, and actually this is a poor 20 pence piece. No, it's seen better days. So that's that done. That goes in my pocket. 50 pence piece. Really been in service, this one has. God dear, oh dear. Nice and wide rim. Actually, that's nice and wide rim all the way round near enough. It does thin in places, but actually the majority of it is quite wide. It's a bit thin along the outer edge there and there. Above Elizabeth, RB perfectly fine. Is nice and wide. The bottom near out of the rim you can see again. Like I say, both those nines look pretty good. Can't fault those. So there's only one point of this coin. So, hang on a minute. There, that's thin. This is wide. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then it starts going off on that fourth one. But nice there. So I don't know, it's not too bad actually. Not too bad. Needs a good flipping clean. Right, let's have a look, see what we can find on this one. Right. What was I? Come on, start spinning. No, this one's not showing anything at all either. I suppose 1998, that's 27 years old. Quite a chunk out there, look at that. Well, in actual fact, there's just a sign of some there. Ghost reading. Tad. So I wouldn't keep this. This can go back into my pocket, which is what's going to happen. Alright, £2 coins. Let's see if we can get this to show. Oh, it is there. It is there. But it's going to be difficult. That's really close to the edge as well. The security piece there. Right, so let's see if we can get the one then. Oh, there was the one. Just saw it. There it is. There's your one. And I do keep seeing that pound symbol. But, oh, for jeez sake. Yeah, the one. It's funny, the one seems to be a lot clearer than the. There it is. It's there. Can you see it? And I can't do anything about it because if I move my fingers away, it drops down. So I can't even really point it out to you. Let's try doing it on the edge. No. It is there, but it's very hard. Not going to mess about with that too much. The trunk of the neck is too far up. You can't. It's just so dirty. It's gone and so beaten. You can't really tell anything. See that? The Queen's crown prong is just there, just over onto the other side, which is why there's that great big gap there. You couldn't tell anything regarding this coin. It's just so mucky and unreal. Right. So this is the leak I was umming and erring on, the first one. And it actually isn't too bad. if that was just down a tad, that's definitely right. The rose seems okay. As I say, actually that's not too bad. That's the top. Hold on. Oh, let's see if I can get her to do that again. It's not too bad, except for the two bits here. But I'm pretty sure that's just down to where it's been banged around. Can't read anything in the micro writing, so I won't even bother. Yeah, I think they should be a little bit bigger, those leaves. So this is definitely too close to this edge, and which is why the pound and the one are really pushed out towards the edge. Whereas if you look at the D, that's where it should roughly be. But you can see this is coming away from the edge. It's a bit like the Elizabeth. See the, yeah, and the one. Let's have a look at the one. Yes. Oh yeah, you can tell with that. Definitely, the O is near enough touching the rim. An awful coin as regards its condition. Let's have a look, see if we can see it. I doubt it very much. Well, actually, there's one right there. One. There's one right there. Ghost reading. Again, this coin's been battered. It's amazing what these coins go through. There is a couple there, but nothing to shout home about. Jeez. Yeah, let's go back to the one there. So nothing there to keep. So I'm gonna put that in my pocket. Let's have a look at this one. No, not going to claim that as a ghost read. Nothing there. Oh, look, there's a couple there. Again in the same sort of place. Oh, come back. So there's the edge of the blank side. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's five ghost reads. And we got some more there. This is a better one. This is a better one. Actually, I just looked down and I can see them without the magnifier. So it must be pretty good. Not so well on that one. Back to the beginning again because there's a few there. I'm sure. Yeah. Right. Let's start with the... Right, so that's quite a way out. Now look how close the pound is to the edge. And it starts coming away there. And the E is really sharply close. And then it starts coming away. Again, you can just make out sometimes the 17. Oh, this is way out. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's brilliant. Yeah, that's brilliant. That is really sharply way out. And so is that. This should be down. This whole thing should be down. Oh, at least this has got some sign of the piece there of the thistle coming up. I think that's how they should be, the shamrock, but that leaf's not. Ground's okay. DP initials. Yeah. So if this is like that, the other side should be just as bad. And actually we have a sort of doubling going on here. Yes, there's a sign of a doubling head. Let's see how far it goes round. It doesn't. Sort of a sign there of it. The God, look at this. The security feature has even gone on to the outer coin. It's not something you see every day. Right, let's see if we can get... Oh, there was the pound symbol. Come on, do that again. There. And I can't show you it. If you don't know what the pound symbol is, I'm sorry, but it's there. Hang on. Right. The bottom comes along, then it comes in, then the line goes out, comes up to the top and around, and that's it. And then the £1 is... Come on, where are you? Sorry guys, my fingers are totally numb. I just can't feel them. There it is again, trying to come. Oh, there's a one. I think. Hang on, is that? No, it's just. It is. Oh, for crying out loud! It is. Why is it looking silver? No, it's no point me keep mucking about with it. There's there's the pound sign, much better. There, look at that, spot on. See it? But as for that one, you can just see the prong, the left-hand prong, and then that goes down. But it's flipping hard. It's funny, isn't it? It seems to be the way. You can only see one of the two. I can't really show you that one clearly, but look at that. There's a pound sign. That's the pound emblem. The dark bit. Round at the top. Comes down and then goes out either side in the middle, a thin line. And then... oh, I can't do it. Right. That's enough of that. So, dodgy £1 coin. Would need to... the rim is really curved on this, look. It's folded over backwards. And a very weak rim there. Considering that's supposed to protect the coin. Nice and wide, but then you get this rim flipping over. Here we go again. The prong has just overridden onto the back. You can tell with the Elizabeth being far away, pushed that way. That's why that's like that. So JC. RE. Yeah, double head in there. Definitely. It's a double in there. See what we can do around the top. Yes, there's a double in there. And there. £2 coin with the beading. Oh, so fine. Oh, jeez. It's just a tiny tad hanging on. Look at it. What a shame. That was so close to being perfection. Elizabeth, the ELI and the ELI and I are pushed out, and then the ZABETH, 2 1s, and then everything comes back real close again to the edge. Which facilitates why this is risen. Honestly, the most disgusting coins really are. Right, £2. Okay, let's do the rim. Let's dance round the rim. $2001. And this is the only bit that's wrong. From here, now it goes thin and then back out. So it's only this tiny piece here, and that's probably more to do with the way the light is shining on it. But when you consider that's what it should be like, to that and that, and then we come back outside, pretty diabolical really. Right, let's have a look at the drumsticks. core there. I think there is a bit there, but the dirt's just got the better of it. VR's okay. Screws, it's hard to tell because of the disgraceful dirt that's on this coin. You really couldn't tell whether they are or not, or whether they're not there. I mean, see, they are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it'll go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, not very good at all. Right, so let's get the right. So we've got the nipple on the cog there. There's the wheels. As we go round, the nipple's missing on that. Bit of a bulge, blob of metal. And here we go to this. This is brilliant. See, it's all nice and clear. It's funny. It's funny. The security feature, you can see the rim, signs. Oh no, that's a scratch. Oh, for Jesus' sake. No, even they're not going to show there. You can see the inner ring, circle. And that's as best as you're going to get it to see those 8. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's about as best as you're going to get it. It's just a filthy coin. I know you're shouting at the screen. There it is, there it is. But I've not seen it really clear. You can make them out, but I've not really seen it that clear. And you should be able to. You should be able to see it just like that. But you can't. But I don't believe this is a fake. Let's have a look at the inscription. Right. Let's have a look. Starting with standing. Standing. Not the best of a G, gotta say. Let's see if we can get just a tad more light on it. So yeah, that's okay. On is okay. The is okay. Shoulders, and it is fairly centre of the coin, but I think you might agree also that it's just a tad under, especially this bit here. ERS is coming right down to the bottom. So is the of. N and T and S are okay. And the cross is not a good cross. The south leg is too short. these three are right, but they actually look quite good. You can see now where they look like the symbol of a club on a card, but that south leg's missing. Oh, spun round. Cheeky devil. Yeah. So this is reverse of what we normally see. Normally we see the... Oh, for Jesus sake, I'm dropping things now. We usually see that the south leg is longer, but we don't usually see the clarity of these three, north, east and west. That's it's one way or the other, it seems to be, but I don't think it's a fake coin by any standards. It's actually one of the best ones we've seen, I believe. Depending what you're looking for. Yeah, so that's that. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe if you did. If you didn't, well, sorry. Bye-bye.